Hello everyone, welcome to this video where I'm going to start a brand new campaign. That other one, well, I won't spoil anything for that, so we will just move right along. Let's see, today's date is the 15th of October 2025. I'm going to go on hard. I'm going to go for 40 again, and we are ready to roll. Let's start by rolling for our location. It is the dreaded Amazon, of course it is. So we are heading over to the Amazon, so let's get all of that out. I had such a blast going through the campaign with you guys last time. I just wanted to do it again. And you know what? If I'm just being honest, I'll probably do it again. But I like to get these playthroughs on film because they really do differ from play to play, which is a great thing. You know, when I play them, you know, not on film, I really get some wild stuff, and glad I had that last one on film. I'll just say that. That's as far as I'll go. Okay, we've got our expedition team. We got our good friend, the Game Knight. If you have not checked out his channel, please do so. He has wonderful playthroughs. Great personality, great gameplay, just really fun watch all around. So here we go. We're going to have him in our team here. Hopefully we can do him some justice. The other thing is we're going to roll for size of the expedition. So we saw a lot of small expedition. Oh, okay. So this is a full-size expedition here. So let's buckle up for this one. We need our danger cards. Here we are. We're going to choose a random danger card, of course. Let's go ahead and do that now. In the Caldwell Manor expansion, there's actually going to be a third danger card. So you're going to get 3 danger cards. Just to spice up the variety here. There we go. Move my beverage out of the way. All right, let's get... Can you see everything? Of course. Well, can you? Let's get... There we go. That'll do. Okay, let's get an escape card. Let's plop that right there. And we are doing a full-size, large expedition here. So that means we're going to have 17 cards. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, everyone, let's buckle up because this is going to be one crazy ride, I'm sure. Let's put these to the side and we're ready to roll. Remember when we first start, we don't have any funding, so you just start out like any normal game of Legends of Expedition. Okay, let's do it. I'll move those to the side and all these expedition dice and that extra die there. Excuse me. We are going to... Actually, hold on one second. I will be right back. Okay. We are ready to go. So we started our adventure. We dropped in, and right off the bat, we have this shady-looking bridge here. So we're going to roll all our member dice, and we're looking for a straight. So like a 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, whatever that is. We do have a 1, 2. Oh, if we fail this, we're going to lose one team member. That is not good. Well, let's use a supply, I guess, to make this a 3. And then, gosh, a letter from home already. There's our straight. We pass. Good. But let's roll for an artifact. No artifact. So let's move forward. And we're going to move our soldiers now. Okay. This is a supply 4 with a soldier. All right, nothing from the soldier, but we got a 6 here. We got a 2 here, a 3 here. You know what? I'm going to take 2 hits. We did get rid of the soldier. Because I just don't feel good losing all that. So, yep, we're going to do that. Let's roll for an artifact. Hopefully we find one. Nope. No artifact. There's that sand trap again. All right, we're going to roll all our member dice. 6s, we lose someone to the sand trap. 1s, we gain the curse. I'm just going to take the curse, I think. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Artifact? No, no artifact. Don't even get an artifact from this. All right. Okay, we do have a ruby here. We need 1 6. Got it. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. We've got our ruby. Let's see if there's an artifact hanging around here too. There is. There's a ruby and an artifact of value 2, which is not terrible. So that is wonderful, actually. Take that. These 2 will certainly move at least 1. Let's see where the other soldier, of course, the other soldier comes in. All right, we've got 3 soldiers. Is that a glare there? No, okay, good. 3 soldiers. And this is a campsite 2. So here we go. There is the commander there, so we do get hit by 5s and 6s, so we will take a damage there. But we do have a 5 to take care of that, so get you out of there. We've got a 1, take you out of there. We do have a reroll from one of our rubies. It's a 3, that's great. Take out the other 2 soldiers. And I will go ahead and take a hit. Yikes. Okay, not looking great here so far, guys. No artifact there. I'll take that all day. If those soldiers stay back there, we have a fighting chance. This is a supply 2, so let's see what we got. Man, my rolls are terrible. Let's re-roll one of these for the ruby. Okay, that'll work. Yep, take it. Use a supply to take this down to a 1. Boom, and we'll gain 2 supplies. Beautiful. Let's see if there's an artifact hiding here. No artifact. All right, we've completed our first leg of the expedition, so we are moving right along. We're not looking too healthy though, so a campsite would really be nice here. So we've come across a little bog here, and this is a chance to gain a rifle. It does say choose how many member dice you want to roll. Just before we decide that, keep in mind that we gain the rifle token if we roll a 6, which is great. But if we roll any 1s, we lose a team member to the bog, and we cannot use supplies to re-roll. So I'm gonna use 1, and because I got a re-roll with the ruby, and I have a letter from home and plenty of supplies. I'm gonna use my re-roll. Oh, that was the worst re-roll. I use my letter to get me up to a 6, and I will gain the rifle token. That is wonderful. I'll take that all day. Let's see if there's an artifact hiding in that bog there. Nope, there is not. Okay. I'm not feeling too bad about this right now. Again, we could use a good campsite sooner rather than later, because we got a danger 4 here. Let's see what kind of danger we got. A 1. Oh gosh, the monkeys. The monkey's going to steal one of our supplies, and it's going to add a die to our roll. Son of a gun. Alright, cool. We take a 6. I do have a reroll. Let's reroll once. That did not help at all. Well, I was hoping to save my... Oh, here comes the sun. Sorry, guys, about the sun. It was cloudy all up until I started playing this. I don't know, it kind of adds atmosphere. But I was trying to save my rifle for a more dire situation, but this seems pretty dire. So I'm going to go ahead and fire once, and I'll get rid of that. And I'm going to fire again. That'll get rid of my rifle. And I have this left over. Did I use 2 supplies to get that down? I think so. I'll use 2 supplies to get that down to a 3. And we survive. Thank goodness. Let's see if there's an artifact. No artifact again. Oh boy, here comes Anaconda. Okay. Anacondas can be good or bad, really. Depends on, well, a lot of factors, really. Alright, we got a soldier with the Anaconda. Is an Explore 3 card, really. So let's see what we get. Nothing from the Hunter. There's a 6 there. I'll go ahead and re-roll this with my ruby. Nothing. And I'll use a supply to change that up to a 4. And take these 2 out. Nice. Let's roll for an artifact. Still no artifact. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... actually, you know what? I don't have it off the top of my head. Hold on for a second. All right, if we draw it here, we're going to go down, forward, and up, and then continue our path. So we're going to have to hit those up again. So let's go down. Okay, chance for a ruby. Let's roll for our hunters. I do apologize for the sun again. Well, I hope you guys don't mind. I really apologize, but there might be a cloud coming. But again, it's kind of looks pretty cool, I guess. Okay, we are rolling for a ruby. So we need 2 6. Hey, we needed 2 6s. We got it. 2 6s. All right. And we got a second ruby, guys. Let's see if there's an artifact hanging around. No, there is not. Okay. Per the Anaconda rules, we're going to go this way here now. We got soldiers. 2, 1, 2, 1. And when you have the soldiers, they always follow your path, so they're going to come this way here. All right, so luckily we don't have any soldiers with us, but we do have a supply 3. So let's see what we can get here. All right, we got a 5 to go here, a 4 to get rid of that. We got a ruby. Let's roll it again. Nothing. Ooh, we're going to take a hit and lose our first team member, but we do gain a supply. Okay, it's getting a little dicey now. Let's roll for an artifact. Still no artifacts. Oh, all right, so now we're going to go back up. And now as you see, when we continue our path, we're going to have to hit these 2 again. Thankfully, we already completed this and we got the ruby. So it's really this one, but that might come in handy when we need some supplies. So we're going to go there. We're going to roll for the soldiers. Oh boy, we got a commander and a soldier on our card here. This is a danger 2. Let's get something good. A guidance would be wonderful. Hey, just what I wanted. Okay. We got some, we got our guide token, adds another member die, and a health. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we do get hit by the hunter, so there goes that guide we just got. But we do have a 5 that take care of all that. And I'm going to re-roll twice. We got 1, just need a 2 here. Beautiful. All right. Artifact? There is. Okay. Oh, high value artifact too. All right, I'll take that. So we're at 7 right now, guys. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can survive this so we can keep our artifacts. All right, another danger. This is a danger 3. Let's see what our danger is. It's a 6. We gain a health. Okay. Actually, you know what? Game night. Here you go, buddy. We'll give you a little boost there. We're going to need your help to get out of here. We've got a 1 and a 4. All right. That boost helped out. Good there. Let's see if there's an artifact. And there is not. Keep these guys back as long as we can. All right. We do have a campsite. This would be wonderful if we got a good roll on this one. Not great. Do have some re-rolls here, guys. Let's see. Let's re-roll this one. A 4, of course. And let's re-roll this one. A 5. Okay, we took care of that. Let's go ahead and use a supply to take this down to a 1. And we're going to take a damage. Ouch. No artifact. All right, we're on the last leg here. Come on. We got to make it. All right, we've come across this little hut here. There's a chance for some supply. Looks like there's some supplies in it, maybe. Let's see if we can find some with some 6s. No 6s. We lose 1 health for each 1 rolled. I do have a ruby to reroll, so let's do that. And I'll stay there. I guess nothing there is a good thing. Oh, we found a little artifact hiding in here. All right, cool. Not very valuable if it's thrown in a little hut there. That was only 1 value, but that's all right. Oh, there it is. We found the hunter's camp here. So this says once revealed, complete the move hunter step twice. Okay, so let's do that. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. 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 Okay. I guess that's not a good thing or a bad thing, really, but we're going to move forward because there's nothing to resolve there. That soldier will follow us. They're going to move. They're going to move. They're going to move. Okay. We already resolved this, so we're going to move forward again. All right. This one's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay. We have to resolve this. So we do have 1 soldier with a 3, supply 3. We lost one of our team members that were here last time. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. We got a 3 there, a 2 there, a 5 there, and some rerolls. Let's go. Yes! Let's see if we got an artifact. No. We did take care of this guy, but they go to, once the camp is revealed, they go to this card instead of all the way at the beginning, which is terrible. Oh, and there is the riverboat, which we could have used a while back, but that's all right. Now, this does have a thing that says you may skip this card, and we could skip the card. Let me show you kind of what my dilemma is here. What we need to do is roll all our member dice and a black die. And if all the member dice are equal to or greater than the black die, the engine starts and we receive the riverboat token and 2 supplies. So part of me is thinking, do I roll for this just for the supplies? It says here also, if we don't have the matching, we lose 1 injured team member. Take 1 injury if you do not have any injured members. And when we're all injured, I say we go for it. Let's go. Okay. All right, we've got 2 that are equal to or greater to. I've got 2 rerolls, so let's reroll this. And let's reroll this. Phew. Fail. All right, down you go. I think it was worth the try, guys. And we do have an artifact here. No. It was worth a try. Let's go for the escape. Here we go. Okay. Okay, soldiers staying back. That's good. All right. This says if you do not have any rubies, lose 1 team member before resolving the first attempt. Okay, thank goodness we found some rubies. And this has a little thing here. It says if we have 1 ruby, we lose 1 health. If we have 2 rubies, gain 2 supply. If we have 3 rubies, gain 1 health and 2 supply. So that is actually really cool. But the uncool part is that we're rolling against 7 dice here. So that's a lot. That's a pretty steep challenge. But we can do it. Let's go, guys. Come on. Oh, gosh. We might have just did it. Hold on. Don't get too excited. We're going to use this supply to drop this 2 to a 1. It's going to take out all these 1s. This 4 is going to take out all these 4s. This 5 is going to take out the 5. And look at this, guys. We actually survived the expedition, the large expedition, which is great. So we won that. And at the end, if you survive, you get to roll all the remaining artifact dice, which is this one. Let's just see if we catch one last artifact lying around. And we don't. But that's okay. 8. We got 8 artifact points here. So that is great. And we still have the game night and our buddy here. We have 2 members. So we only lost 2 team members on that expedition, guys. That is great. And what did I say? 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 1. Let me move this up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Well, I certainly think that is a victory for sure. Great way to start out, especially in the Amazon. Got 2 rubies. That's really nice. That's a win-win. I think, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, there you have it. I appreciate you joining me for this large expedition here on the first step of our new campaign. Hopefully things end a little bit better. That is a great start. So I will see you in the next video. And again, thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.